Alright, everyone, it's the Grim Lord here, and this is Grimm's Comics Corner. We're back with Spawn, so let's get started. Number 102, January 2001, Cautionary Tales Part 1, The Speed of Night. Remember, we're only like 200 issues behind the current run, so we have a long way to go. This is not a test. This is it. The real thing. Your sad, tired little excuse of a life beating itself senseless against the wall, closing in on you, collapsing with increasing velocity like a dying star. Funny how quickly it all goes now that you're nearing the finish line. But the shadows move even quicker, leaping from the darkness like vile little tongues. There's no way to outrun them. Maybe at one time there was, but not now. This is your life. Was it everything you'd hoped it would be? Was it everything you bargained for? What would you give for another chance to get it right? I have come for you, Thea. I trust I'm not too early. I don't remember. Did I make a deal? No, nothing that formal. But you have been edging over to my side of the field for some time. You can't be entirely surprised by this. No, indeed. I can come back later if you like. Really, I don't mind. I don't want to rush you. I just thought that you might want to get this over with. If you came back, it'd be the same? I'm afraid so. Nothing I could do, I guess. Nothing you would do. How can you know for sure? It's my job to know it. Been at it a rather long time, haven't I? I'll tell you what. I have been known to countenance a wager from time to time. Game? I trust we're quite agreed on the terms of the bet, aren't we? Good. There is a thing you can't hide from. It follows you everywhere, its image burned into your eyelids. It haunts you even when you sleep. Some nameless, terrible thing that chases you but never quite catches you. Has it always been like this? Can you even remember how it started? It seems so long ago. It was a lovely service. Such a shame. In the prime of her life and leaving a child behind. Poor thing. I hope she doesn't blame herself. Well, of course she does. Honestly, how could she not? Dear. Hello, Thea. Excuse me, gonna try that one again. She doesn't seem to have that deep of a voice. Dear. Hello, Thea, dear. Are you all right? Oh my, I think there's something wrong with her. You're next. You're going to die next. She collapsed. Someone call a doctor. What happened? That was only the beginning. Time flies like one long night. One endless gray twilight spent drowning in the gap between death and waking. I am so goddamn hungry. I need my shot. Doesn't feel like a life at all. Cupboard's bare. We got nothing. Not even a wake-up. Whose turn is it? Thea's. I went yesterday. My turn? You sure? Yeah, I went yesterday. They move around you like buzzing insects. They mean nothing. Just random collections of flesh. They can either give you what you want, or they can go to hell. But you can still spot them, the suckers in the jar. Feel it in your stomach, burning behind your eyes. You know when it's about to happen. It doesn't help to look away. Shit! Blood rushes through your veins, swells your tongue. Jesus Christ, you won't believe what I saw. And that's it. They all start dropping like flies. You always said things were never so bad they couldn't get a lot worse. But you never guessed how true it could be. Do you remember the first time you bled as a girl? The embarrassment, the shame. They told you it meant you were becoming a woman. But you thought it made you a freak. Dead inside. A dark secret you had to hide away. It wouldn't be the last. Please help me. You could hear the night calling to you, speaking with the voice of fire. What did it say? Purge the darkness within you. Cast out the blackness in your heart. Unleash your fears. They will protect you. For a while, anyway. Funny thing about doctors, they can save you from death, but not from life. They would never understand if you told them the truth. They try their best, they really do, but they can't see. They can't see what you see. They can't know the things you know. They can't imagine what it is that haunts you. I can see you. I can see what you are. Do you hear me? I know what you are. That's it. Run away. Truth hurts, doesn't it, asshole? Ugh! Truth, like a bastard, comes into the world. Huh? It is a cruel gift, is it not? To see the skull beneath the skin? To see the truth beneath the lie? Hey, how long have you been here? Oh, quite a long time, I suppose. Oh, excuse me, is it? Oh well, the common rules don't really apply to the likes of you and me, do they? I don't think you're supposed to smoke in here. It's a hospital. I killed my mother, you know. That's what they think. That's why he's after me. Tell me about it. I was just a kid. I woke up one day and I knew my mom was going to die. Just knew. She was leaving for work. I begged her not to go. But she smiled at me the way grown-ups always smile at a child and told me everything was okay. I remember chasing her out in the street, screaming. I guess I really freaked her out. She was halfway to the bus stop when she turned around. And then, BAM! It happened. She was the first. Why me? Why did this happen to me? Why? Aye, there's the rub, isn't it? Because you were given a gift, or a curse. You see past the great lie. You are too clever for them. I don't feel clever, but you are. So very clever. Because you see the truth. Others may suspect it, but you know the dark, awful truth of this life. That there is no great plan and no cosmic design. That life is misery and loneliness and pain from cradle to grave. That the good suffer just as much as the wicked, if not more. That there's no final reward for the righteous. And that no one is coming to save you. You see, that's the real reason he's after you. It's nothing personal, of course. That's really the worst bit, isn't it? All the babies born without limbs, the legions of sweetened mothers wheeled into cancer wards, the clueless bystanders shot down in the street. And none of it's the least bit personal. What a horrible thought. People die because they're people. Because they're mortal. Not for any glorious cause or grand scheme. You tore open your heart and gave him a glimpse of the truth. And that's why he hates you. Because of what you know. That no man ever died for a reason. Least of all, for love. And if that's true, then he has no reason to exist. On blood-stained wings, vengeance flies, faster than the speed of night. There it is. What can I do? Keep running. Hide where you can. Numb your mind and body till he can no longer sense your presence. And hope it ends painlessly as possible. But don't let him near you, whatever you do. Don't worry. I imagine it'll all be over soon enough. Be seeing you. I don't think we really need to look at the result, do we? I thought not. Are you frightened? No, I don't feel anything. You'll be disappointed, of course. Very disappointed. Tough, indeed. Why are you laughing? Because I too know the truth, my dear. He was coming to help you. Nothing personal. One love, Hellspawn. Your move. Oh, excuse me. We're going to try this again. One. Love, Hellspawn. Your move. 103. Cautionary Tales Part 2 remains. San Francisco. What? Wait. What are you telling me? No, that's not what I said. Well, then you can call him back. Because it's not the same. That's why. No, I wanted red. Red, just like my old one. Got that? I'm not spending all this money on... No, not the sunroof, the convertible. What? A problem? Well, it's not my problem. If they can't deliver, tell them I'll go somewhere else. Look, just take care of it, okay? Okay? I gotta go. Hey, there's my big spender, man of wealth and taste. How's the wide world treating you? Ought to be a death penalty for incompetence. Ought to be a lot of things, my friend, so what are you in the market for today? Not sure. Something. Those are nice dueling pistols, Napoleonic. Providence says they belong to Lord Byron. So how's the Bulls and the Bears? Heard the market took another big dive. Yep, a lot of people lost a lot of money, and that's how it goes. And you? Not a problem. In fact, I just got some new stuff in. Choice, real choice. Come on back. Me? I made a lot of money. That's also how it goes. That's kind of why I'm here. I'm looking for something, like the last one. Special. Something from the private collection. Exactly. I warned you, didn't I? Excuse me, I warned you. Didn't I warn you? It's like a fever. Once you start, you can't quit. Hang on a second. Let me get the light. So, what did you have in mind? Do you mind me asking, where did you get all this stuff? You'd be surprised. There's a large collector's underground. I get inquiries from all kinds of people. Movie stars, senators, even a couple of priests. I told you it's an addiction. Something, I don't know, sexy about it all. Having what no one else can have. Forbidden fruit and all that, I guess. But I gotta be careful. A lot of this is illegal, and it's not like any of it comes without a real provenance. That's why I only deal with a small, select clientele, like you. So what were you looking for? I don't know. I mean, like the last one, I guess, but more unique. More unique than an authentic SS Silver Tea service? Okay, well, let me ask you this. Exactly how much money are you looking to spend? Money's not an issue. You know what, my friend? This just might be your lucky day. Check this out. This here is the real deal. What is it? What does it look like? It's a tattoo. Pretty wild, huh? It doesn't get more unique than that. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of, I don't know if your call, but it's not like I come across things like this every day. I got other interested parties. If it's not you, I'll just be somebody else. Look, it's just a thing. A piece of history. It's best if it can go to someone who can appreciate it. But like I said, it's your call. Yeah, it's me. I changed my mind. Cancel the car altogether. What's the big deal? Nothing to be ashamed of. It's not like it's a person or anything. It's just a thing. Like you said, just a piece of history. Memento mori. My God, you're beautiful. No. Last night I dreamed of death. It came to me like a terrible ghost in a ghost play. I asked it why it followed me, and it gave no answer. Again, I have trouble sleeping. I curse myself for being weak. I must be vigilant. Colonel K has ordered that we are to step up operations. There is so much to do. Much to do in order to perfect this world. I can tell Colonel K does not like me. He and the others laugh behind my back. I do not claim to be a hero. I am not the soldier he is. I am a man, that is all. But I have a job and I do it well. The latest lot is even more pathetic than the last. Gypsies, I am beginning to loathe them more than the Jews. I long for the days when the war will be behind us, when a life of joy and beauty may begin again. I pray for the day when it will be springtime again. Colonel K's family has arrived yesterday. He had a small play garden built for his grandchildren in the field behind the gallows. So nice to hear children laughing again. This afternoon they called out to Colonel K. Grandpa, Grandpa, come quick. It is a miracle. Look, it is snowing in September. Isn't it wonderful? Colonel K stood on the porch and laughed. "Yes," he said, "it is snowing people." I arranged for the Romany girl to work for me. She does not appear grateful. The strong ones will last 3 months, each one almost to the day. Here she could last twice that, 3 times even. I do not tell her this. I find that it is these private acts of generosity that help keep my spirits up. We are here to make the world better. I must not forget that. I think she is the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. I caught 2 men embracing out behind the coal shed today. Czechs or Poles, I cannot tell any more. They pleaded with me, crying for mercy, saying that I was mistaken. They told me they were cousins, and each had thought the other one dead. Such displays of emotion are unmanly, and the mark of aberrant personality. They wept like babies when I told them that this incident would be recorded. One does well to remember that, even here, there is always some place lower to go. Meanwhile, the persistent ghost of death still persecutes my dreams. It has been 4 months. I can bear it no longer. This morning after breakfast I confessed my feelings. At first I thought she did not hear me. Or maybe she was overwhelmed. What I offer her must be more than she dare dream. But then she looked at me as no woman has ever looked at me. As if I were a rodent, an insect, and spoke but one word. Monster. How could she abuse me thus, after all the kindnesses I have visited upon her? Monster! I, who have never killed a man, whose hands never touched another in anger. I am a good man. I am a man of courage making a better world. Oftentimes my work is not pretty, but it is necessary. She cannot fault me for that. If I did not do it, someone else would. Christmas Eve. I came back from dinner and she was gone. Colonel K had sent for her, something about making her a present for a brother-in-law in Berlin. He came an hour ago to apologize for my trouble, and said he was happy to compensate me for my loss. I never even got to say goodbye. What have I done to deserve such misery? Let my ghost take to me. I no longer have the will to live. He looks at me the same way she did, hateful, accusing. Look! I have no words to defend myself. I am no martyr. I have come to this not because I am brave and believe in the righteousness of my cause, but because I am a coward and chose to live behind the lies of others. My ghost has caught up with me and shown me what I would not allow myself to see. But it will be someone else. It will not be me. Perhaps in the end it will, we're going to try this again. My ghost has caught up with me and shown me what I would not allow myself to see. Perhaps in the end it will make little difference. Someone else will be sent to take my place. Someone else will do the things that I have done. But it will be someone else. It will not be me. And that will be difference enough. Ah! Oh God, forgive me! I'm sorry. Rest. (104) February 2001. Cautionary Tales, Part 3. Town called Malice. Be not afraid, saith the Lord, for I am with you always. I am with you always, even when we think we are alone. Even if we think we are unworthy, the Lord is always at our side. These words are worth remembering, particularly in our troubled times. Our community has endured much, suffered much of late, but we are stronger for it and I hope wiser. But now is a time for rebuilding, for mending fences, for renewing the bonds of friendship. Go forth, treat each other with kindness. Go, and be not afraid. Mikey Malloy is afraid. Afraid of many things, but mostly he's afraid of the Miller boys. There was a time when they were just bullies, throwing rocks at cats, teasing the younger boys, mean, rude, disrespectful, but not dangerous. All that's changed. Mikey can tell, even if he can't explain how. Like so many things in the town of Malice, Pennsylvania, it happened over the summer. Anyone with eyes can see it. The Miller boys have changed. Mac moved to the bedroom door and pushed it aside with great trepidation. What greeted his gaze chilled him to the bone. The boys weren't around when the troubles came, when the dark clouds gathered in the summer sky. They were with relatives in Vermont for the season. No one in town is sure what happened. No one can remember. Fire, some say, or an earthquake. Maybe both. There was blood. Great churning oceans of blood. Many died. Others vanished without a word. For the people of Malice, last summer is a void. Something they talk around, but never discuss directly. Next, the hangman's curse. Or a corpse of a different color. Cool. They live their lives in dread now, the humble, God-fearing people of Malice. A quiet, unspoken fear glides beneath their friendly faces and helpful demeanors. But not the Miller boys! The Miller boys are scared of nothing. They have seen the light. They have seen the future. The other kids were too scared to play in Wick's field. They said the stones were haunted. The devil's right hand, they called them. All of which made Preston Miller eager to go. To show the other kids that nothing scared him. 5 jet black sentries jutting up from the weed-choked field, the stones drew Preston like a magnet. And wherever Preston went, the twins followed. They shined in the afternoon sun, the great black slabs. Opaque and impenetrable, cool to the touch, full of scents and mysteries. Few secrets stay hidden forever. They always have a way of working themselves out into the open. This is how the information came to Preston Miller. And then a voice like rolling thunder knew what I am, it said. Know what I can do. And most of all, know thy enemy. Floating through his bloodstream, burning in his veins like a virus. Then came the visions, like a slow-motion movie viewed underwater. Dark and terrible and unmistakably true. When Preston awoke, the whole world looked different to him somehow. He knew things no one else in town knew. Secret things. Ugh! He couldn't wait to tell his brothers. That was 5 weeks ago. Very good, very good. You're all so creative. Oink, 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 Piggy. Here, Piggy. Off to the slaughterhouse, pig boy. Darren, Daniel, that's enough. I think you owe Mikey an apology. Well, we're all waiting for you. Choke, choke, choking. She's choking. Deep breath now. Deeper. What's the matter, Piggy? Watch where you're going, pig boy. Piggy's gonna get stuck. Squeal, Piggy, squeal. The time's coming, pig boy, sooner than you think. Got everything? Yep, everything. Everything. Boys, where are you going? We're gonna work on our costumes. Halloween's next week. All right, then. Back by supper, okay? And boys, you be good now. Always, Mama. Halloween. It's hot. Moist beneath the mass. Warm to the touch. Like a second skin. It smells of dead things. The voices tell Preston to be patient, but he is anxious. Hungry. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. Tracy, you look great. Tom, Sam, you too. And is that Mikey under there? Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Have fun. Be safe. Shoot! And he says, shoot! Trick or treat, pig boy! Where am I? Be not afraid, saith the Lord, for I am with you always. Ah! Squeal, pig boy. Oink, oink, piggy to the slaughter. Do you know who I am? Do you know what I've become? I am the void. I am the night. I am the wolf that hunts the child in its crib. I am the darkness that knows no dawn. Ah, no, stop! You are the door. You are the gate through which my thunders shall pass. I am the cold breath of the grave. No, stop! I am... Preston Miller looks out at the world with eyes that are not his. His body, not his body, is alive with at least a dozen new senses. He is fearless, unstoppable. This is everything he ever wanted. The information moves through his blood, searing ancient secrets onto the walls of his veins, remaking him cell by cell. He speaks words he doesn't fully understand. I am the Eater of Worlds! I am the Destroyer! The thing that stands before him, this sad little speck wrapped in a crimson cloak, is somehow familiar. A moment's distraction, nothing more. A nuisance, a thorn in his skin. I shall bury you! The twins watch in awe. It moves so fast they can't be sure what they're seeing. Mikey shuts his eyes and wishes it all were a dream. Preston laughs to himself. He can feel his power growing beyond measure. This is what he was born for. This is his destiny. He is the luckiest boy to ever live. We're going to try that one again. This is what he was born for. This is his destiny. And it is only a taste of what is soon to come. Soon his strength will be greater than worlds. He is the luckiest boy to ever live. Ah! Enough! Ah! Playtime is over. The world spins off its axis and the night splits into jagged shards around him. Preston is aware of someone screaming. He's afraid it might be him. The room grows hot at first and then very cold. Everything he dreamed of crumbles into dust. Oh my God! Preston! Jesus Christ, help me! Someone, please! Ah! 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 Help? Mikey never told anyone what happened to him that Halloween night. No one pried too deeply. Malice has enough secrets to keep. Whatever it was agreed that Mikey Malloy was a very brave boy. Daniel and Darren seem to have lost either the ability or will to speak. They utter simple words and phrases only when asked and are never heard to laugh. Citizens of the town consider this development to be a vast improvement. Preston Miller fell victim to some strange illness and has not returned to school. He is constantly cold and terrified of the dark. He can't remember when he last had a good night's sleep. Excuse me. Something dark haunts his dreams. Something he can't give a name to. But deep in his heart, in his blood, he knows. It will haunt him all his days. Alright, that's the end of that volume. Now we're in the art gallery. It's been a really good volume. One of the best volumes of Spawn, I think. And these side stories were really good, too. Okay. So, this volume had awe-inspiring art by Greg Capullo, of course, and Angel Medina, with stories written by Spawn creator Todd McFarlane and Brian Holguin. I don't know if I said that right. Alright, guys, so that's all for Spawn this week. We'll see you with a new volume in September. I'm out.